Those that found her say she could have died. A pup wandering a parking lot with her throat slashed, and it's not what you might think. Animal rescue workers say the pup's owners may not have purposely cut through her neck, but what they didn't do led to this horrible, life-threatening injury. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt is in Newsplex with that story.
Crystal, shelter workers are pulling for a happy ending to this cruelty case. We want to warn you the images of the dog's injuries are disturbing. Today, she's playful, even friendly with visitors. But the roughly 6-month-old pup Santa Fe Animal Shelter workers are calling Angel is recovering from a serious wound.
It angers me, of course. I like to think, I try to take an angle that people don't do it intentionally, but I know that some people do. They don't care.
She was found wandering a parking lot in Powake by Santa Fe County Animal Control. We blurred this photo taken of her neck because her injury is so severe. Shelter workers say remnants of a very tight collar were still stuck in her neck, creating a deep slash wound.
Unfortunately, that's what happens. The collar grows into the neck, or the tissue grows over the collar, and you have to cut it out.
She immediately went through surgery and now has a rubber tube inserted called a Penrose drain to prevent fluid buildup in the wound. The outline from her collar is still visible.
Anything like that can kill a dog. It's a serious thing that we see way too often, and it really speaks to people's, how you treat your animal.
Ben Swan says they've seen these cases before. Sometimes the dog is tied up in a yard, and as the dog grows, their collar doesn't. Swan says it's clear this girl was neglected, but there is a bright side. The vet says surgery went well. Her wound is healing, and Angel is now around people that care for her.
She has a great disposition. She's very loving. She is very curious, and dogs usually don't hold grudges. And that's a great thing about them.
The healer mix is expected to fully recover from her injury. The veterinarian says if everything goes well, she'll be ready for adoption in just a couple weeks. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Gabrielle. Shelter officials say whoever is responsible for the dog's injuries can face animal cruelty charges, but they say the likelihood of finding exactly where she came from is dim.